known to man. Um, except for the PS5, I never had a reason to have a PS5. So, um, and of course, if you like this video, you like the sounds, you like this ASMR, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. This is something I love to do. I love to be part of this community. So I would be very grateful if you were to hit that subscribe button and come with us, this journey. It's not just you, it'd be the rest of this community as well. So thank you guys so much. If you don't, it's all good. I hope you have a great sleep, and I hope tomorrow is a great day. Anyway, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Um, my favorite console is obviously the Xbox. I grabbed PlayStation, the Xbox, and I've whenever I listen to controllers, it always reminded me of being at my friend's house and staying the night. It was always a place to escape his house. And he would play video games at night. I would stop by around midnight, be like, hey man, can I crash? He would let me crash, and I would just hear this. Every now and then you hear a curse word and freaking out, but that's just gamer life. But yeah, I've been an Xbox guy from the start, and I absolutely love Xbox. I love the new owner, or the lady who's running Xbox right now. 2026, she's doing a fantastic job. The games that I'm currently playing on Xbox are Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. I'm playing Crimson Desert. And yeah. I'm also playing the new Oblivion remake. I've never, it's the first time playing the Oblivion remake recently. I've always wanted to play it, and I finally got to play it, and it's awesome. It's a little smaller than, you know, like the world is a bit smaller than I remember, but that sounds about right, you know. Things are a little different back then, but I love Oblivion. I love Elder Scrolls. Except for Morrowind, I never got into that. I also like the feel of the Xbox controller. It kind of just works. I'm gonna turn this to the side because this controller keeps moving. Yeah, just I always think it's kind of funny how in movies or TV shows where when they're playing video games, they just be frantically on the controller, and it's like that's just unless you're playing Mortal Kombat, I don't think you need to be going too crazy with the controller. Yeah. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's go down and then yeah, X out the Xbox. Um, Now, just so you know, this is not my actual controller that I use, by the way. I used to use this controller when the D-pad broke. It would stick, and so I had to constantly fix it. Yeah, this is my old controller. Tried taking it apart and fixing it, and yeah, don't worry. This is not what I play on anymore. That's the Xbox controller. Next up, we got the Wii remote. The Wii remote. We got the Wii remote. I gotta work on my spirit fingers. Not gonna lie. Throwback to Bring It On. If you guys ever seen Bring It On. But got all the nails. Do it like this. Now, I never really played the Wii or much of the Nintendo Switch. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell into the hype. And I've never liked Mario. Don't come for me in the comments. I never liked Mario. I don't like Stardew Valley or anything like that. I tried Zelda and it's just not my thing. Which is weird because I absolutely love RPGs. And Crimson Desert borrows a lot from Zelda. Yeah, I never liked or enjoyed the Switch. I gave it a fair shot, I promise. Give it a fair chance. I own I pretty much own all of them. All the consoles. I even have a Super Nintendo. Game Boy. There's some things I gave away, but like my niece. But for the most part, I got most of everything. So this is the Wii controller. It's not very. It's nothing compared to the Xbox controller or any of the controllers I got. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not a fan. This is just a tab. This is just a tab. So that's the Wii controller. Now a lot of people love PlayStation. They're a big fan of PlayStation. They love these controllers, but it could just because I started as an Xbox guy. But you can tell like my thumb wants to go over here. I just never liked these controllers. You think I would because the joysticks are even. It kind of makes sense, like logistically. Mapping wise on a controller, this just makes more sense than an Xbox controller. Um, yeah, I will say the triggers are not nearly as deep as the Xbox ones, so that really helps with firing. You can also tell that this is a little dusty. This controller is dusty because else, though, I do like how it's really just gonna grip it. I do feel like I'm gonna crush it in my hands, though. Come on. Come on. Arm wrestle. I win. Let's go. Yes. I never used the touchpad. I know that the new PlayStation controllers are not going to have buttons. That's what I heard. The new PlayStation's not going to have buttons. The new PlayStation controllers are not going to have buttons. So, more ASMR. Because they're not going to use that controller for ASMR. They'll just have the button mash. You know, place some tab on it. So yeah, that's the PlayStation one. So that's PlayStation. Next up, you got the Nintendo Switch. And I want to be careful because these joysticks are very sensitive. These joysticks are very sensitive. So we'll be careful. It's got a nice tab to it. Like I said, I got one of my spare fingers. So you're all probably like, no, you're abusing your Switch. You're abusing your Switch. But I'm just testing it. I gotta make sure, you know, you can handle a couple taps. I have to have that. So, yeah, it's not very. So I'm not gonna play with that too much. But I'll probably do an ASMR in the future where I'll just be playing my Switch. You won't see the game, obviously, or hear it because Nintendo is extremely strict with streaming their games. Uh, I will get the fastest copyright strike known to man. So maybe one day I'll play it where it's just kind of like this. You know, because I can show the console at least. I just can't show the game. So those are the controllers there. Here's another controller. This is called Jupiter. Yes. Yes. I just love this. This is the widest controller. Uh, excuse the nerd on those. I think I've used this for a while, but it's you plug it in. It only cost me like $30, and it works just fine. I've had it for like a year. It's light. It doesn't feel nearly as heavy with batteries, and the reaction time from the wire control to a wireless one are different. Are better if you got a wireless controller. is my this isn't my uh, the one I'm currently using now though. I bought a new one that's wired. I don't want to mess with that one because it's my one. I don't want to fiddle with it and it ends up getting broken. You know, it also looks like the old school Xbox controllers. One day I'll show it, but I really just don't want to damage it doing this right here. Controllers just don't fall in the sky, you know. So this is a Nintendo Switch controller. Not a very good tap. Not a very good tap. How about this? That's not bad. That's not a bad tap. That's not a bad tap. It's not a bad tap. It's not a bad tap. But this is very weak. Not a good ASMR button mash controller. Really no. So this completes the first ever controller sounds video. This is my second video I've ever made. So thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed to this channel from my first video. And if you enjoyed this one, please hit that like and subscribe button because there will be more of these videos. And I do have more controllers to show you. Just, you know, save it for later and have more content, things like that. So the great thing about ASMR is that there's kind of like unlimited sources of ASMR to do. That concludes my ASMR video. Let me know, do you play video games? If so, what kind of video games do you play? Like I said, right now I'm playing Crimson Desert. I just recently fell in love with Cyberpunk maybe about 2 months ago. And I'm currently playing Oblivion today, right now. But the game that I'm just obsessed with is Crimson Desert right now. So, and to those who don't make it to the end of this video because they're asleep, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and I hope tomorrow you wake up refreshed and ready for the day. Thank you so much.